there was a key piece that I was reflecting upon recently in meditation, just in the last day or so, around valuing gifts, valuing our own gifts. And when we value our own gifts, then we don't need others to value it. When we want others to value it, they then get taken. So take a moment right now and think about someone that you admire, that you want validation from. And let's say this person's not highly evolved, but you still admire them and want validation from them. It could even be a parent, or a healer, or a teacher, or a friend, or somebody you're attracted to. And then as you think about that person that you are wanting validation from, invite your higher self, body, Deva's higher self teams to work with the energetic fields and the guides to retrieve all responsibility for being validated off of this person. Fire them. It's not their job. Retrieve that responsibility. They do not need to value or validate you. And you might silently say to yourself, this person does not need to value or validate me. That's my job. Body, it's your job to value the vibrations, the gifts, the wisdom, the light that you hold. You don't need to look for validation on another body deva. And then because you gave responsibility and was looking for validation to be valued to this person, there is a strong possibility that that person might have taken your gifts. You're like, will you value my clarity? Oh, they're like, oh, you want me to value your clarity? And then they grab your clarity at a vibrational level, and then you don't have the clarity or the magic or the joy or the freedom. And so anytime we are looking for validation from another person, the majority of the time people unconsciously take what you are essentially offering in asking for that to be validated. So then invite your higher self, body Deva's higher self especially, and teams to retrieve everything that that body Deva, that soul rider, those teams might have taken. And if you sense a little bit of resistance, invite them from the future in a fully actualized, enlightened state to return any gems, gifts, wisdom, mastery, magnetic attraction, contracts, luck, support, resources that they might have ever taken, return it back to you in the past, which is the present, at the level of your higher self, body Deva's higher self teams. Clean it, recalibrate it, and reweave it, embedding it deep in your own divine line. For you, soul rider, your body, and your teams. And you might silently just say, get it back, 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 get it back. And as you get it back, anchor in, increase how you value your own gifts. More, 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 more. Invite your higher self, body Deva's higher self teams to hold that responsibility for valuing what you give, what you hold inside you more. There you go. And anchoring that in. And then taking a deep breath in, retrieving your gifts, cleaning it, recalibrating it, reweaving it, deeply, profoundly valuing what supports you, sustains you, heals you, calls good things to you, not needing anyone to value your gifts. And then balancing and stabilizing, updating your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive. And with that one, we want to be very mindful that the body has a natural tendency to look for validation, to be valued from other body devas. And other body devas might be little kleptomaniacs, and they might be grabbing your gifts because you don't deeply value them. You're wanting other people to value them, thinking that if other people value them, then maybe you'll value them more. Nope. It doesn't work that way. And so you, soul writer, could coach your body and say, body, what would it feel like to value your own gifts even more? I don't have to know what your gifts are, but what would it feel like to value the supportive vibrations that flow in your divine line even more? And I recommend, if you're wanting to increase support, a sense of support, and then potentially support externally, to do this work with your body every day. Body, what does it feel like for you to value your vibrational gifts, wisdom, mastery that flows in your divine line, divine cosmic loop, even more today? What does it feel like to take responsibility for that, to bump that up, to amplify that? And when you value it, you hold it more deeply. And when you hold it more deeply, you embrace it more. And when you embrace it more, you receive it more. And when you receive it more, you're then more supported physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, romantically, potentially, energetically, for sure. And then that naturally translates into the emotional, the mental. The outer world is the variable of when it is reflected externally or magnetically drawn to you. Taking a deep breath in, balancing and stabilizing your fields, updating your grids, all your reference points, all ways in which you perceive.